Hello, and today we are going to be veering off from our Betty Crocker cookbook to try an interesting recipe somebody recommended called ice cream cookies. So, for this recipe, we're going to need 2 cups of chocolate ice cream, 2 1/4 cups of Bisquick, a 1/4 cup sugar, half teaspoon of cinnamon, and 6 ounces of chocolate chips. So, we're going to start off by putting 2 cups of ice cream into that bowl. Okay, the ice cream is in. Now we have to let it sit for 5 minutes to soften, and then we'll be mixing everything else into it. Okay, and that is what it looks like all mixed together. Now I did misspeak. You are supposed to add the chocolate chips last after everything else has been mixed in. So now we are going to get this scooped onto some cookie trays. Okay, so we've got those scooped on. Ignore the mess. I decided to give them some more breathing room because it was said it was supposed to make 48 cookies. So I might need a couple extra minutes on the clock there. So now we're going to put it in a 375-degree oven for 8 to 10 minutes, or maybe more. I will let you know. All right, we are 10 minutes in. Now the recipe said that once they're dry on top, they should be ready. And they do feel pretty dry. I'm going to give it one more minute just because I'm not sure about the size difference from the recipe. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, so this pan over here finished at 11 minutes, and this one needed a couple more because it was still liquid inside. So it ended up being about 13 on that one. And I was definitely expecting them to spread, but they don't seem to have. But they look and smell pretty good, so we'll let them cool a little bit, and I'll let you know how they are. Alright, so they have cooled down, and I've tried one, and I think the flavor is actually really good. It just tastes like you bake some chocolate ice cream for the most part. My only real, complaint is that there's a bit of a harder shell on the outside, but the inside is so soft it really doesn't matter at the end of the day. Now, the person who recommended this recipe said that she used to make this all the time as a teenager, and I found a book that was Betty Crocker for Boys and Girls that apparently had this recipe in it, so that is where this came from. And hopefully she sees this, and hopefully I did it justice. Alright, and I will see you guys in the next one.